Hey guys, back again with just Dave here, and today I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on how you can fly helicopters and be efficient and effective as a helicopter pilot, be on your team in squad. We all know that helicopter pilots is a job in squad that can be daunting for some players, but to be honest, it's a pretty fun job, flying your helicopters, transporting troops and supplies to the front line, ensuring that your team has the necessary supplies to carry on the fight and not lose the battle is a very important job and task that you must do. And in order to do that, you need to know how to fly the helicopter. So basically, all I can say here first, once you log on to the game, and you have opened squad, first thing you want to do is to get 40 hours into a rifleman class, which is infantry class, just to know the basic mechanics of the game. And after those 40 hours, I recommend you guys to do the heli training. The heli training is so vital in understanding how the helicopter works in squad, because it tells you what the basic mechanics of the helicopter is needed for the team. And basically, you are actually trained to fly the helicopter and to know the basic controls of the helicopter, like the pitch, roll, and yaw, how to control it, and also how to manage your collective in order to land smooth and safely as possible. And by that, I'm just gonna break down all that thing. Okay, first things first, before we do anything with the helicopter, we need to turn on the engine of the helicopter. And to do that, we press E on the keyboard. And that's gonna pop up the screen, which is your primary flight displays and also your secondary flight displays. And also, you can see that the rotor blades are starting to spin. That means your helicopter is turning on. And basically, you need to. So, to increase the collective and decrease the collective, my key bindings, while the squad original key bindings are W and S, you can actually change it to whatever likings. I have it on my basic squad key bindings, and that is W and S. W to increase the key collective, and S is to decrease the collective. Basically, you need to get a feel for it. On like 100% collective will bring you straight up into the sky, and when you decrease the collective to about 0%, the aircraft will not actually fall like rock. It will decrease in altitude rapidly, but it won't fall like a rock. It won't, because you have a stable rotor rotation. I mean blade rotation. That's why you're not falling like a rock. And basically, in like 30 to 40% collective, you're gonna see that the helicopter is hovering. This is vital for flying the helicopter. You need to have a feel of the collective before you even starting to fly. You need to understand how the collective works in this thing. Basically, you need to train, and yeah, it's gonna take some time, but it's worth it if you can do it. So next thing is you need to follow the course. Basically, uh, before you follow the course, you need to understand how the pitch, yaw, and roll is controlled. Basically, the rudders, which is your actual probably your yaw, yeah, your yaw is the rotor. I mean the rudder is controlled by the A and D. A and D is your rotor, so you can turn while not changing your aircraft's altitude, while your pitch and roll is controlled by your mouse. You can control it by your mouse. So yeah, if you get a feel for it, just fly around the map and get a feel for the helicopter, and decrease and increase collective as needed to be, and try going to the course by just training and flying to the rings. That is gonna be a very good training for you and a very good preparation so that you can fly the helicopter on a live server. Okay, the next part is about landing. A good helicopter pilot needs to know how to land safely and smoothly. So basically, in this training, after you go through those rings, you're gonna have a rate training, landing training. So basically, here's what I want you guys to do. When you're coming off to the LZ, you come into the LZ about 250 to like probably 200 meters. You're gonna start slowing the bird down, and in order to slow the bird down, you need to raise the nose but and decrease the collective at the same time. Decrease your collective to 20% and raise the nose pitch like 10 degrees. That's enough. Don't raise it above 10 or 15 degrees, okay? Because your aircraft will start to seesaw, and I see a lot of new players or new chopper pilots seesawing, and that's not gonna be good because you're gonna hit trees and other stuff that's gonna be coming your way while you seesaw. So basically, raise your nose up to 10 to 15 degrees and decrease your collective to 20% and let the bird gentle down. And if you're coming to the ground a little fast, raise that collective but not too much so that you can soften the landing. So basically, that's the second part you need to train, because landing the bird safely is key in the success of a chopper pilot. You need to land that bird safely. Alright, so after landing, you might see that there are 4 more LZs that are going to be in the training zone. Basically, you're gonna have one LZ that is off to the left side of a big building. That is the next one. And basically, the 3 other landing zones are basically full of obstacles. That's where you need to try to not overcorrect while you're like probably 5 meters or 10 meters off the ground. Because if you overcorrect, you're gonna have a chance to hit the objects near you. So basically, if you want to correct, don't overcorrect and don't panic while you land. Just get that bird touched down and then you're all good. So basically, just what I said like before, when you're landing on like a wide open area, you want to decrease your collective to 20% and pitch the nose of the aircraft 10 to 15 degrees, and that's gonna slow your aircraft down. And basically, if it slows enough, you're going to start to descend. And when you descend too fast, just increase the collective a little bit, and that's gonna soften up your landing. That's what you guys are gonna train, and that's what you guys are gonna get good at. Getting good at landing is very, very crucial in being a very successful, effective, and efficient chopper pilot for your team. So that's it. Just practice on landing and landing, because that's all you need to practice. You need to know how to land and how to take off effectively and safely and efficiently. Alright, I guess that's the only thing for the basic guides on how you guys can train to be a chopper pilot that is effective and efficient for the whole team. And I hope you guys get a feeling of it. So thank you for watching the video. If this was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you get the latest updates from Just Dave and me. And I guess this is the end of the video. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, man. Peace out.